WNBA, what do I always say? The gift that keeps on giving. And if there's anybody who is welcome to chime in and blast Kathy Engelbert and blast the WNBA for the official.
She's not just stepping onto the golf course. She's shattering a glass ceiling and stepping into an entirely new dimension of sports stardom. And make no mistake, she's absolutely not alone in this audacious move. She's bringing her trusted allies, her sisters in arms, Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull, marching straight into the hallowed grounds of the world's most elite golf event, the prestigious LPGA Pro-Am in the sun-drenched landscapes of Florida. And what's the fallout from this power play? The WNBA, from its highest offices down to its most loyal fans, is in full-blown code red panic mode. Fans, pundits, and casual observers alike are already calling it the biggest crossover moment in modern sports history. Because this, my friends, isn't just a casual off-season hobby. It's a calculated, powerful, and resounding statement. Before we dive into the electrifying details of this shocking twist, I need you to sound off in the comments. Should Caitlin Clark, after everything she's endured, finally leave the WNBA for good if the world of golf offers her more love, respect, and professional dignity? Smash that like button if you're standing in solidarity with her, and let's get right into the earth-shaking story that's undoubtedly keeping WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert awake at night, staring at the ceiling and contemplating her league's future.
Players that, well, fans have just kind of want her gone for non-basketball reasons, but obviously this is the tournament Caitlin Clark's playing in, the golf tournament. So as you guys can see, Lexie Hull is in fact a guest caddy at this golf tournament, and Sophie Cunningham.
This entire revolutionary saga was set in motion the moment Caitlin Clark received the phone call that sent shockwaves across the sporting world. An official, formal invitation from the LPGA to join the Annika Pro-Am, a tournament celebrated for its prestige and storied history. But it was what she did in the moments immediately after that call that no one, not even her closest confidants, saw coming. She didn't just accept, she strategized. She instantly picked up her phone and made two critical calls, one to Sophie Cunningham and the other to Lexie Hull. Her message was simple yet powerful, carrying a weight far beyond words. Let's go show them what real, genuine respect actually looks and feels like.
Lexie on the golf course at Annika LPGA Pro-Am. So here it says, two fever teammates to caddy at the Annika Pro-Am, highlighted by Caitlin Clark's return. Caitlin Clark will again tee it up with Nelly Korda, joined this year by fever teammates Lexie Hull and Sophie Cunningham as celebrity caddies. This is an article written by Scott Agnes.
Think about the stark contrast here. While the WNBA has seemingly offered her a relentless gauntlet of hard fouls, a toxic storm of social media hate, and a long list of disrespectful cheap shots from veterans, the world of golf, by comparison, presented her with a wide-open door. It wasn't just an invitation to play a game. It was an opportunity to be truly celebrated as a generational talent. While a vocal contingent of WNBA critics and even some of her peers tried to diminish her accomplishments, a pantheon of LPGA legends, icons like Nelly Korda, the legendary Annika Sorenstam, and even the sport's ultimate titan, Tiger Woods, welcomed her with open arms and words of encouragement. The message from the golfing world was crystal clear. This young woman possesses something rare, magnetic, and transcendent, a quality that goes beyond any single sport.
Clark's golf debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correct in literally one day. So I talked about it in a previous video how this Pro-Am event originally wasn't even going to be televised, but there were so many fans who were emailing the organization saying, how can we watch Caitlin? Can we come to the event? Can you live stream it? All of these things. And it ended up being put on television. And that was great. Fans were really excited about that. There was so much buzz online. She was trending on Twitter, all of the things. And the LPGA was promoting the crap out of this event. And they also did something really smart by pairing her up with their currently #1 golfer in the world. And her name is Nelly Korda. So there are photos of Caitlin and Nelly literally everywhere. And the LPGA was so smart in doing this because they knew that there would be so many eyeballs on Caitlin. So if they put their #1 golfer, who is...
The moment the official announcement of her participation dropped, utter chaos erupted. The WNBA's corporate headquarters reportedly lit up like a Christmas tree, phones ringing off the hook, with a palpable sense of panic in the air. Multiple reports claim that a frantic Kathy Engelbert immediately convened a meeting with her legal team, demanding they find a way to make Caitlin reconsider this monumental decision. She allegedly issued an iron-fisted warning, a veiled threat cloaked in corporate legalese. If you join the LPGA, you'll be in direct violation of your media and league contracts. But Caitlin, showing a poise far beyond her years, didn't flinch. Sources say she simply smiled and delivered a line that will echo for generations. "My light isn't something you can contractually dim."
And this was the perfect opportunity for the WNBA to do, like, have you seen it when an NBA player or a football player, like, goes to an NBA game or goes to wherever?
And that right there was the moment when things escalated from a corporate dispute to a full-blown nuclear event. Suddenly, fans, analysts, and journalists began comparing the numbers, laying out the facts side by side. What they uncovered wasn't just shocking, it was a damning indictment. The potential for golf sponsorship revenue? A staggering tenfold increase. The level of respect from her new peers? Through the roof. The projected viewership numbers? Already skyrocketing before she even teed off. The LPGA, realizing the golden ticket they had just been handed, immediately began preparing what insiders described as record-breaking, wall-to-wall coverage, all to document her historic arrival and participation.
Cover it. Having Brianna and Carson joining Caitlin at the Annika is an opportunity for Gamebridge to showcase the variety in our sports sponsorship portfolio. In addition, as partners with the Indiana Fever, we look forward to welcoming Caitlin's teammates Sophie and Lexie to Tampa Bay to elevate and shine a spotlight on women's sports. Gamebridge is the presenting sponsor of the event, once again putting a spotlight on women's sports. The annual LPGA tournament features the world's best female golfers competing for a share of $3.25 million purse and proceeds benefiting the Annika Foundation. For Clark, Hall, and Cunningham, it's a chance to strengthen connections across women's sports while continuing.
Then came the cinematic moment that completely broke the internet. A short, candid clip leaked from the practice range showing Caitlin perfecting her swing right beside the reigning world #1, Nelly Korda. That single swing, a symphony of motion, effortless grace, and raw athletic power, went globally viral within seconds. Sports analysts instantly dubbed it the shot heard around the sports world. The moment was so monumental it even caught the attention of LeBron James, who reposted the clip with a simple yet powerful caption, "Caitlin's in her own league now." At that point, this wasn't just a women's sports story. It had become a mainstream cultural event. And through it all, Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull stood proudly by her side, a symbol of unwavering solidarity. They were treated like absolute superstars, from private jet arrivals to grand on-course introductions. The LPGA rolled out the royal red carpet, creating an atmosphere of celebration, not contention. Fans were ecstatic, their cheers echoing across the fairways, many chanting loudly. The WNBA could never.
A whole video of the fans cheering her, signing things, taking photos, their players hanging out with Caitlin, and obviously they're showing their golfers as well. But Caitlin Clark is all over this.
And what was the response from deep inside the WNBA's fortified offices? A cold, deafening silence. Sources close to the situation reveal that Kathy Engelbert hastily called an emergency, high-stakes meeting with team owners. The primary topic: the looming player crossover crisis. The fear was real and tangible. If Caitlin, Sophie, and Lexie could prove there's a more respectful, more lucrative path beyond the WNBA, what's to stop others from following? What remains for a league already fighting for market share? Television ratings have entered a free fall, plunging a disastrous 27% this quarter alone. Major corporate sponsors are reportedly freezing deals, adopting a wait-and-see approach. And in a chilling prophecy from deep within league walls, an insider bleakly told ESPN, if Caitlin doesn't return for the 2026 season, the WNBA, as we know it, might not even survive. But for Caitlin, this journey is about something far more profound than a contract or a championship. She's on a quest for peace. In a candid moment with her inner circle, she reportedly said, "Golf gave me back the one thing the WNBA took away from me: respect." That single sentence, that personal declaration of independence, hit harder and carried more emotional truth than any game-winning buzzer beater she's ever made. As of now, the LPGA has officially confirmed record-shattering pre-sale ticket numbers for the Pro-Am, with an overwhelming majority of fans explicitly naming Caitlin Clark as their primary, and in many cases, only reason for attending. And these aren't just local fans. These aren't just fans, they're devotees making pilgrimages, flying in from other states and even other countries for the chance to witness her swing a golf club in person. On the business front, a floodgate has opened. Major global brands are reportedly lining up with colossal endorsement deals collectively worth well over $100 million, a testament to her market-shattering influence. And the rumor mill is churning with whispers that Caitlin, Sophie, and Lexie are already in the early stages of planning a massive charity event, a unique fusion of golf and basketball designed to benefit communities worldwide. The WNBA may be on the verge of losing its brightest star, but the world of sports may have just gained a new generation of transcendent icons. Which brings us to the billion-dollar question being debated in every sports bar, every podcast, and every group chat right now. Is this the definitive end of Caitlin Clark's WNBA era? Or is it the spectacular, paradigm-shifting beginning of something much, much bigger? Because after tasting the overwhelming love, the profound respect, and the blinding billion-dollar spotlight that awaits her in golf, why would she ever return to a battlefield when a new kingdom, where she's already treated like a queen, stands wide open before her? Drop your most honest, unfiltered thoughts below. Should Caitlin Clark plant her flag in the world of golf forever? Or does the WNBA deserve one final chance to right its wrongs? And if you, like so many others, believe that respect matters more than politics, then share this video right now, because this story didn't just make headlines. It changed the game forever.